Stop everything now. Take your wallet. It could be the purse, the notepad, wherever you keep your money. Open it. Look at what's inside. What you are going to discover in the next 60 seconds may explain why money comes into your life and disappears without you understanding how. My uncle Mordecai had a fabric store in Bom Retiro, Sao Paulo. He worked 14 hours a day, and yet, at the end of the month, there was never anything left. Until my grandmother Rivka visited him, looked at his wallet, took out 3 objects from inside, and said a single sentence. "Mordecai, you are carrying 3 drains in your pocket." He thought it was superstition. 2 months after removing those objects, he paid off all his debts. If you are carrying one of the 5 objects I am about to reveal, in the next 72 hours, the money that should come into your life will continue to be silently diverted. This is not superstition. It is an energetic law that Kabbalists have known for over 3,000 years. My great-grandfather Isaac Lev arrived in Brazil in 1924, fleeing Poland with less than $50 in today's values. He did not speak Portuguese. He slept the first nights under a marquee. 15 years later, he had 4 stores in downtown Sao Paulo. One of his secrets? A list of things that should never be in your wallet. Things that block the shefa, the flow of abundance. This list has been passed down from generation to generation. Today, I share it with you. Before continuing, do 2 things. First, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. In 10 minutes, I will reveal the 5th object, the most dangerous. Second, write in the comments, "I am cleaning my wallet." In Kabbalah, we call this kavanah, directed intention. When you declare publicly, the energy moves. I will respond to the first 200 comments with guidance based on the wisdom of my ancestors. In this video, you will discover 3 things. First, the 5 objects that act as spiritual drains within your wallet. Second, the Kabbalistic explanation of why these objects drain the energy of money. Third, a wallet purification ritual that you can do today in less than 10 minutes. How many times have you received money, and when you realized it was already gone? How many times did you do the math, and it didn't add up? Money came in, you are sure, but where did it go? In Jewish tradition, there is the concept of shefa, abundance, divine flow. This flow is constant. God does not turn off the tap. The problem is not the source. It is the container. If the container has holes, the water comes in and goes out. You can never fill it up. Your wallet is a container, and certain objects act as invisible holes. In Kabbalah, the emanation called Yesod is the channel through which all abundance flows before reaching the material world. Yesod is sensitive to 3 things: Seder, order; Tahara, purity; and Kavanah, intention. If the environment where you keep your money is disorganized or filled with objects carrying negative energy, the channel narrows. Abundance exists, but it cannot pass. Going back to my uncle Mordecai, when my grandmother opened his wallet, she took out 3 things: a photo of a deceased relative, expired cards, and a lottery ticket he never claimed. She said, "You are carrying death, debt, and unfulfilled promise. how do you expect money to stay? 60 days after cleaning the wallet, an old client appeared and paid a huge debt. In 6 months, he recovered everything he had lost. The first object you should never carry in your wallet is a photo of a person who has already died. I know this may seem harsh. You love this person. You want them close. But understand, the wallet is a place of parnasa, sustenance, life, movement. It is yang energy, active, growing. Death is yin energy, stagnant and closed. When you mix these two energies in the same place, it creates a conflict. Money, which is life energy, cannot remain in a place marked by the energy of passage. It is not disrespect to the deceased. It is understanding that each energy has its place. Keep the photo on the family altar, in a picture frame, in a place of honor, but not in your wallet. Testimony. I met a teacher named Marcia from Belo Horizonte. She carried her deceased father's photo in her wallet for 12 years. She earned well, but could never save anything. When she took the photo out and placed it in a nice frame at home, within 3 months she managed to save enough to make a down payment on a car. The second object is expired, cancelled, or blocked cards. Why do people keep these? What if I need the number? I'll throw it away later. These cards represent dead credit, possibility closed, door shut. Every time you open your wallet, your subconscious sees that and registers. Blockage. End. It doesn't work. In Kabbalah, we call this klipa, empty shell. Something that once had life, but now only takes up space and blocks the light. Cut them out. Throw them away. Make space for the new. Testimony. A businessman from Curitiba named Roberto had 7 expired cards in his wallet. He laughed when I talked about it. 3 weeks after throwing them away, he received approval for a limit that had been denied 3 times. The third object is notes or coins from other countries that you keep as a souvenir. Those 5 euros from the 2015 trip, the Argentine pesos, the crumpled dollars. It seems harmless, but think with me. This money is stagnant. It doesn't circulate. It doesn't grow. It serves no purpose in your day-to-day life. Stagnant money is dead money. And worse, it takes the place of live money. Money that circulates. Money that works for you. In the Torah, we learn that money is like water. It needs to flow. Stagnant water rots. Stagnant money blocks. Exchange that money. Donate. Use. But don't let it sit in your wallet mixed with your active money. If you are enjoying this content, know that I have prepared special material, an ebook with the 15 secret laws of Jewish prosperity. These are strategies that the most prosperous Jews have been using for generations and that you can apply today. The link is in the description and in the first pinned comment. And don't forget, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell for more content like this. The fourth item is papers that represent debts, bills to pay, overdue invoices, debit reminders. Some people keep this in their wallet to not forget to pay. Bad idea. Every time you open your wallet to take out money, the first thing you see is the debt. Your brain registers scarcity, obligation, weight. This creates what we call ayin hara, the evil eye on oneself. You are literally looking at your own lack every time you touch your money. Pay the bills. Organize in a separate place, but never mix debt energy with abundance energy. Testimony. A seller from Recife named Fernanda had 4 folded bills in her wallet. She said it was to remember. When she took them out and organized them in a separate envelope, in 2 weeks she closed the biggest sale of the year, enough to pay everything and still have some left over. The 5th object is the most dangerous of all. These are those amulets, holy cards, little stones, ribbons that someone gave you saying it brings luck. Pay close attention to this. In Kabbalah, we learn that energy follows intention. When someone gives you an object, that person's energy comes along. If the person gave it to you with envy disguised as affection, you are carrying the energy of envy. If the person gave you with doubt, thinking that you need help, you are carrying energy of need. If the person doesn't even know why they gave it to you, you are carrying empty energy. The only true protection comes from your connection with the Creator, not from objects given by others. This doesn't mean the person is bad. It means you don't control the energy that comes from others. And mixing unknown energies with your money is extremely risky. If you want an amulet, let it be something that you chose, you consecrated, with your clear intention. Now I will teach you the ritual that my family has been doing for 4 generations. Materials: your empty wallet, a tablespoon of coarse salt, a clean cloth, 5 minutes of silence. When to do it: today, preferably at night. Step by step. First, completely empty your wallet. Take everything out: money, cards, documents, everything. Second, wipe the inside with the clean cloth, removing dust and physical dirt. Third, take a pinch of coarse salt and lightly rub it inside the wallet, in all compartments. The salt absorbs negative energy. Fourth, shake the salt out. Dispose of this salt in the trash. Never use it for cooking. Fifth, with the wallet empty and clean, hold it between your hands and say aloud, "I purify this space to receive abundance. May only life, growth, and prosperity energy remain here. May the Shefa, the divine flow, find a clear path. Ken Yehi Ratzon. So be it." Sixth, put back only what should stay: organized money, active cards, essential documents. Nothing more. Every Friday before sunset, do a quick review. Open the wallet. Remove anything that shouldn't be there. Organize the bills, all facing the same way, in order of value. This simple practice keeps the channel of Yesod open and the Shefa flowing. In the coming days, your ego may try to sabotage. Thoughts like, "This is nonsense. It won't work for me." When these thoughts come, recognize it is resistance to change. Just keep going. It may seem that nothing is happening in the first few days. A lot is happening behind the scenes, in the invisible. It's like planting a seed. In the first few days, nothing appears, but the root is growing. Suddenly, it sprouts. Complete the 7 days of practice. Then, come back here and tell me. Let's recap the 5 items that should never be in your wallet. First, photos of deceased people. Second, expired or canceled cards. Third, stagnant foreign money. Fourth, debt papers. Fifth, amulets given by others. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You are already different. Now, I bless you. May the Eternal, Hakadosh Baruch Hu, the Blessed Holy One, open all the locked doors for you. Remove the obstacles from your path. Place golden opportunities before you. Give you the wisdom to recognize and seize each one. May you see the hand of God clearly acting in your financial life within 7 days. Ken Yehi Ratzon. So be it. Amen, amen, amen. Now do the following to seal everything. Leave a strong like on this video. It helps more people find this wisdom. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Share with someone you love who needs this message. When you share light, you multiply the light that comes back to you. And leave in the comments, I cleaned my wallet. When the results come back and share your story. Next week, I will reveal the 7 phrases you should never say when receiving money. Words that block prosperity at the exact moment it is arriving. You won't want to miss it. We are together on this journey. You will never walk alone again. Remember, the wealth you seek is also seeking you. Now it's time to trust, act, and receive. Peace and blessing upon you and your home. Until the next video, and remember, you are already prosperous. You just forgot. Now you remember. So go and receive what is yours.